Yay! Hello, chat.
Let me let people know we are streaming.
Yay! Alright, I need to mess with my sound settings now and not the middle of session. There we go. That's what I usually have.
Okay. I think I'm ready to just get right into it.
Alrighty.
So, welcome back, guys, to another session of Waning Whispers. Hope you guys enjoyed the last one. And I should have preloaded the map before starting all of this. So let's do that right now.
We are prepared for session.
Yes, we are very prepared.
The most prepared.
And with that, let's begin. So, it is now currently the next day, Sunday. You guys wake up to the sound of, you think, marching? Heavy footfalls walk towards the house. Their iron boots clatter against the stone. And I don't need to roll to see who wakes up, because I assume this wakes everybody up.
Huh?
You hear someone bang at your door.
Can Pim peek out the window?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do peek out the window. You see someone looking back at you.
Hello?
And you see a bunch of armed royal guardsmen at your door.
Awesome. Fantastic.
You can't really hear what this goblin is saying from the window, but you see she's like pointing at the window and speaking to the other royal guardsmen.
We should open that door fast, perhaps. Not waking up Emlyn. She doesn't have to be involved in this.
Emily's under the sheets like it's so loud.
Pim looks back at the other two. Opens the door?
You open the door. You see some familiar faces. One specifically, Titan. Maybe some of you've seen the others, but regardless, you see the captain speaks up. Good morning to you all. I don't know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll introduce myself, especially to the ones who haven't seen me before. I'm Julika Cersei, captain of the Royal Knights.
What?
As you might have heard or seen, there was quite a commotion the other day. There was a figure who was out slaying gods and men alike. And there has been some eyewitness accounts, as well as she motions to Titan. Titan's own account of them bringing what looked to be Magitech to your place. Titan had mentioned that he had brought it to your place as you were performing forensic analysis, she says, looking at Titan. And Titan nods.
Yes.
Pim, like, looks at Sparrow. Like, what do I say to a cop?
What do we say to a cop? Do we still have it?
Yeah. It's in the crate in the basement.
It is in the crate in the basement.
Fuck.
If you are still in possession of the body, we ask that you return it to us post haste if possible.
I mean,
You-
has
you
Calorie
think that
broken?
okay?
Yeah.
Wait, we should just give it to him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they all three share a look of like, yeah.
Calorie
Yes,
goes
just,
to fetch it.
give us a moment to fetch it. Would you like any water?
If you could. Do you see Julka does smile a bit at that?
Please have a seat.
Water. Gets waters for each of them.
They stay standing, they don't take any seats.
Small, brief, like, eye contact with Titan. Just the awkwardest in the world.
I was told that I may have recognized, the individual, but no, not from the body.
Julka nods at that.
Calorie got a
Calorie
big old
brings
crate.
back
Is this the machine in question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks to Titan and Titan picks up the big crate. So I must ask, you performed some sort of analysis to see if this was your friend. Is that correct?
Mostly looking for notable possessions. Before
Raise his eyebrow.
death,
I see.
this appeared to be one of my friends, but afterwards it seems to have lost all notable characteristics.
He
Yes.
rubs
It-
his forehead.
Yes, mirrored a similar incident that had happened to us relatively recently, where we were attacked by a series of faceless individuals who, after returning in self-defense, crumpled into mere wooden dolls. We were wondering if they could be similar.
At that, Julka nods. That the story seems to check out. Well, if you have confirmed this is not your friend, then we'll be taking this back to the spirit court then.
Tim nods.
And she turns, the other two kind of making space, and they walk off.
Yeah. He bites his tongue as they leave.
Yeah.
All right, not a good start to the day.
I was pretty sure I was getting arrested there.
Titan wouldn't, right? Like,
I cannot personally speak to what Titan may or may not have done.
right. And I'm not the best judge of character. So,
Pim stares at the door.
As you stare at the door, you hear it creak open. And you see two figures walk in.
Good morning, Sabina. I see you're here on time.
Oh, good morning. She waves and then immediately goes to her station. And Fi walks in and notices, the
The
aura, the
vibes.
energy of the room. So, we were walking down the street and we very much did see the royal guard walk by.
Yes. As you could only imagine about what could possibly have caused them to come here.
Well, none of you were all taken in, so I assumed it was a good ending to that confrontation.
That will need to be seen in the future. I'm certain it's not exactly over.
Of course.
Although I could give you two guesses about the possible inquiry they could have come here about.
It's very obviously the body one of them
Yeah.
brought in the other day.
Pim is staring blankly.
Very eventful start to the day, I suppose.
Pim gets a cup of water and then places it down for Sabina.
Oh, thank you.
Sits down.
Smiles and starts sipping on the water.
Slams head on table.
Perhaps it's a good thing that you're not exactly official on the books yet, Fi. Just in case anything happens down before your interim period completes.
Yes, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I don't think they will follow up. What exactly did you say to them?
That we tried to identify the body, but that it wasn't who we thought it was.
I may also have made the mistake of mentioning another incident that happened before that was similar, that happened to us.
Is this referring to those strange fake bodies?
Yes, the ones that attacked us in the alleyway that one day.
I'm not sure if that would implicate you further, but
Well, less implicate, more possibly have them to come question us further.
there would be grounds to question further, but I'm curious why they didn't.
I mean, they were just here to reclaim the Magitech, most likely.
Perhaps it is also through a certain knight's way.
Right.
Pim slams his head on the table again.
Well, it could have been worse. They could have taken you in chains. But we're all free for the moment.
That's true.
I don't suppose you're going to be finishing your training today, Pim.
Dear God.
You could finish it today. It's morning.
I
Yeah.
could finish it today.
If you do, I would probably suggest we all go with you. I don't
Yes.
exactly want to be separated at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
all.
don't exactly expect to join in. I might pull something considering my luck as of late.
Right. I guess. Oh, wait. Yes.
He's thinking, he's considering something, he's looking at Sparrow and he's calculating. But he falls silent.
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
Do you have, like, more duties as a Geist person?
Those are to be. Well, the short answer is yes. I am much like much like Fies, the interim. Oh, what the fuck is the word? It's not co. It's the vice
Vice?
guild leader. I am also now the interim public relations leader of Geist. My duties are to be discussed and written into contract at the end of my
Right.
forfeited period.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Geist.
I must say, I am also a little. I am a little bit excited to be performing such duties and the possible benefits that will be brought to me as such.
Right.
Blinks.
My, the person I know told me that it's not important.
He gets up. He looks away from everyone.
Are you
He
sure?
walks
it's not
over.
It's not important.
Do you- Are you sure?
Sabina,
Yes?
would you help us cross the bridge?
Oh, sure. Are we going right now?
We have to get there
We
while
could-
it's still morning, but
It looks at, like, the kitchen.
We could wait just 30 minutes, maybe. If that would be okay with you, Sabina.
Yeah, me and Vi walk from the college all the way over to the Grey Crown District, so walking a bunch more would be
a lot, right?
very tiring.
Pim stares off into space.
As you stare off into space, you hear the door open once more. Hold on, let me change the music. You see a woman walk through the door.
Hello?
Who the fuck is this?
I think the scene lasted too long. I think another plot thread just walked in.
She looks at Sabina and speaks in a hushed tone, and Sabina like nods, and writes something down in the paper. And she hands Sabina a small-looking package, and Sabina nods, writes something more in the paper,
What
and
the fuck?
she, this woman, smiles and whispers something to Sabina before walking out.
No,
Hey,
Fi?
I smiles.
Is that a regular occurrence?
Well, I suppose that is that's some of my work coming in.
Oh, I see.
who was?
I did say I was going to spread a word about the guild, and that seemed to be one of the nobles.
I see, coming here in a hushed tone. Well, Sabina, what work do we have today?
Let me change the music again back to normal.
Yay.
Sabina looks at the paper she wrote down. I should have asked more questions. And she hands you the package. Uh, um, so she wants to know what the contents of this package is. She did let us know it was cursed.
Oh,
And she said if you could remove the curse somehow and also find a way to open the book.
Oh, so it's a book.
it's a book. It's a cursed book.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Fi,
Yes.
could you wake up one of our other members that is in today?
Of course. Fi walks over. Oh no.
Listen, the Royal Knights may have had loud boots, but nothing is louder than the heel click.
And eventually you see they come back out. Well, I woke up a resident sleeper. First the boots, now you're bringing Fi to wake me up.
As your interim direct manager,
It is my job to wake you up and make sure you do your work. Just looking at
I would like to specify waking Emlyn up in your job description, but you may do it as you wish.
and I wish to do that very often, actually. It's quite fun. Just rubbing their fucking eyes.
Emlyn, I have a question about your abilities.
Yeah, what's the question?
Are you able to negate only specific things about an object to nothing?
Yeah, that's pretty much how my ability works.
Could you perhaps remove a curse on an object?
Yeah, I can do that.
I see. I placed down the book.
That
Yes.
thing's cursed?
Yes, it is cursed. We opened the back and grabbed the book. That's why we know it's a book.
Yeah.
I think we do that. Yep. Okay. This book is cursed, and we have a... We never negotiated the price.
Oh, she said she'd pay you 10 gold if you did it.
We are doing this no matter what.
Oh my god. Alright.
Well, I'd like you to attempt to remove the curse on this without harming the book at all.
That's pretty easy. That's within my wheelhouse.
So, do you take off the wrappings and then, like, how do curses work?
Emlyn, you see a miniature black hole appear on Emlyn's like finger, and she kind of drives it into the book, and
Tiny, can I spell to keep that from being a mishap?
yeah, you can try that.
I know this is gonna be the -5, but I'm spending 10 mana on this. Actually, what's my mana limit right now?
It should be 15 because
5 less than it should be.
What do you mean by 5 less than it should be?
So it'll say 20, but it's actually 15.
So it's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my -5 on this check. Spending 15 mana on this.
Okay.
-5 because I'm in my bad period, correct?
Yes. You grab Emlyn's hand before they go too deep onto the book and make it just a regular failure as Emlyn's like, oh shit, thank you for stopping me. I literally didn't notice.
I can feel something that was about to happen.
Yeah, the book's not cursed.
What do you mean the book's not cursed?
I mean, I don't know, it's just not.
I see.
It's not?
Yeah, the black hole was gonna remove whatever curse there was, but there was no curse to remove, so it was kind of gonna destroy the book if I kept going.
Sabina, could you specify what the job was again?
It's to uncurse the book and be able to open it.
So, no book. They want us to confirm that it's openable.
Should we be doing this in here?
That's kind of our office. Or do you mean outside?
I meant outside.
No,
Well,
it's
I'm-
right outside.
Can I
No,
open
would
it?
say we probably should not do this in the public, considering how discreet the noble appeared to want to make this.
Right.
By the way, quick description of the book. It
Yeah.
is a teal color with kind of gold trimming.
You fucker.
The
Not on the book.
the writing on the book is illegible. You don't, or on the cover is illegible. You can't really understand what it's saying.
Oh.
Bye.
Hmm?
As Vice Guild leader, I would like to ask your opinion on something.
Sure, ask away.
Someone has come in for a job to request the uncursing of a not cursed book, and also requested that it be openable. They would likely want us to confirm it being opened. It seems as if the request itself is just trying to get us to open this book.
Fi thinks for a second.
This seems almost too easy for 10 gold.
Well, let me roll something for Fi. Fi is gonna pull out her mini abacus,
Calculating.
calculating. A partial success. Well, the going rate for a minor curse is 10 gold, so this seems to be fair pricing.
It would be if the book was cursed.
Maybe they didn't know it was cursed. They just thought or were told it was cursed.
What would make this book cursed?
Suppose that's something we're going to have to investigate. Alright, so we do believe this is not cursed.
Yeah, it's not cursed. Everyone's like says.
Emlyn says so.
Pim picks up the book.
I'm 100% certain this is not the cursed book.
I'm
Like,
starting to believe Emlyn less and less.
Wait,
Like, I'm not joking. I'm 100% certain.
Pim, can I open it?
What? Why?
In case it's cursed.
What? Why would I let you open it in case it was cursed? I would be the one to open it.
Well, you see, I'm immune to curses.
Blinks.
I see.
That's not true. I don't know if I am.
Could we ask Volm? Could we get Volm to
That's
open the book?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Is your shadow here?
I try and wake up Volm.
Ugh. Waking me up at the dastardly hours of the morning. What's wrong with you?
We have a book we need you to open.
Do you not have fingers? Do you know what I am? I'm a tendril. I have to split myself into two parts and flip the pages. What do you think I am?
Well,
A book stand? A
you could become
lectern?
Shadow Me, and then you'd have fingers.
That takes a considerable amount of mana, and Yvonne's trying to find more things to complain about. Okay, what is this book? Let me see.
Pim holds it up.
Well, I see the issue there. There's a lock on the book. How are you going to open it?
I look at the edge of the book. Is there a fucking lock on there?
Yeah.
Is that what they meant?
Oh, maybe the lock is cursed. Volm, is that lock cursed?
Well, you think you take me for a magical diagnostic object?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that it's something that That sounds like something a strong and capable god could do.
Hold on, let me take a look. He looks at the lock. Well, it doesn't seem to be cursed.
You're capable of shape-shifting, correct?
Oh man, to a degree, yes. I can stretch and squish, and take the form of calorie.
Could you take the form of a key?
Well, that's a little more complicated. I don't think that's within my strengths.
I see.
I could try and pick it.
Then go ahead.
Here you go.
I got the lock skill tiny.
Nice. Alright, roll your
That's
lock
fine.
skill -2.
-2, okay.
Yay!
Okay, you pick the lock on the book.
Alright, got it. And I don't think it cursed me. Now should we open it?
We do have to confirm it's openable. That was in the request.
Right.
Pip like puts
Must
his
be
hand
open.
forward.
Okay.
Calorie wanting to open it, but hands it to him.
He's happy. He opens it.
You open the book. Do you read anything?
Yeah, what's the first page say?
Oh no, you failed the check. The text is cursed.
It was the ink.
Oh, good. You read the book.
You
Let's go.
forward blood prison now.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me change the music. Here we go.
Roll Constitute.
No, this is
You
just
read the book, and the text that you're reading doesn't make sense to you. Pim, roll me your wisdom
Let's-
minus 15.
Awesome.
Madness book of madness.
Woohoo! Does meditation help at all?
Meditation will help. I'll bring that down to a -10 instead.
Oh shit! Awesome. Hold on, I have to redo my boxes then. -10. Skill level is 1, and the attribute modifier is 2.
Pim,
Rolling.
Regular
you take-
failure.
You take 10 damage as your
Ouch.
brain physically hurt trying to read that. That just hurt incredibly bad.
He drops it on the floor.
Ugh. Don't read it. Ow.
What? What's the issue? And you see everyone looks
No.
at what the fuck? Jesus Christ, close that thing!
Pim like blindly reaches at it, then flip it closed.
The book that fucking hurts you. I hate that. What the hell was that?
Well, do we know if that's a curse or not a curse?
I mean... Oh. It hurt.
Well, yes. But is it I suppose any magical effect that's detrimental could be considered a curse. We're not
Well-
even sure if it's magical in nature.
Mm.
Put the
Do you require
investigation
medical
music on.
assistance?
I'm okay.
I need ice. That's what I need.
I don't think we have any.
You know anybody that got ice powers?
Pim
I'm aware of one.
stares holes in Devlin.
The irony is lost on me.
But, it seems the text is cursed.
One would think that we'd be able to detect that through the book.
Right.
Also, Pim,
You do.
do you have any sort of perception or analysis skill?
Not really.
No, then just roll your wisdom.
Awesome. Any modifiers for that?
I'll say -1.
Okay. A D20 plus 1.
Okay.
That's a partial.
When you slammed that book shut, you heard a click.
It locked again, didn't it?
He looks at the lock.
Yeah, it's locked again.
Awesome. It locked itself?
What kind of lock is on this thing?
It's like one of those locks that you gotta put like a little key in, like a very small type of key.
Yes, but is it
It's
like
got that like
part...
latch type thing where it's like
So it's part affixed to the book. It's not like a 2 holes that you put like a school like locker lock on.
no, yeah, it's part of the book.
Huh. Maybe is there like a keyhole or
Yeah,
is
there's a
it...
keyhole.
Okay.
Maybe.
We don't know where the key is.
Yeah, maybe the curse is, can't read it unless you use the key. And if you try, you... Ow.
Rubs his head again.
That's a possibility, but Well, you're familiar with a fair amount of magic. Does that sound possible to be done?
It would be a very extreme way of protecting your spell book, but I don't know any reason to do this to any type of book.
Well, one could possibly...
Unless the information inside is incredibly valuable, that is.
I wish the noble would have stayed longer. We might have gotten more information about what this book could be for, and might have made this process a little bit smoother.
Did they leave a name?
Yeah, their name is... She reads the tag on the satchel.
No,
Their name is, something Hemlock. Lady Hemlock.
Lady Hemlock.
Lady Hemlock.
We've never heard that name before, right?
Not unless you know nobilities. Or just nobles.
Mm-hmm.
Do not think we have.
I know someone who knows things about nobles.
Looks at Kellery.
No, I'm
You
talking
don't-
about lizards.
Yeah, you don't... I guess...
If we still want to do your exercise, Lithers should be over there.
And that would be something for you to do, well, yeah. You know, it's a good use of our time.
We certainly want to split up again.
We'll still be in the same
you don't
area.
want to come with?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll just
if
be over
Liz
at Lizard.
if we go over when Liz is doing their morning duties, that would make sense.
Yeah.
I see.
We don't want Sabina to walk. We could always ask my dad for a ride. It's a lot cheaper.
That's true. I only have 2 silver.
I'll cover it.
Oh.
I see.
Thank you.
If this job goes well, we'll be able to cover it for a little while.
Yeah.
Keller, you know your dad would... Now that your dad knows that he's your dad, he'd let you go for free.
I can go. Let's go.
Is
Thanks,
he on
Dad.
this side in the morning?
Would I know if he is?
I'll flip a coin. On 2, he is.
Damn.
He's on the other side this morning. So in the midday, he'll be over in the Grey Crown, and we'll be able to bring you back to...
Fireman carry Savannah. True. See, that's good pre-workout.
So we wouldn't be able to do that this morning if we wanted to go over for the Pilates.
Yes.
It'd be kind of expensive.
I could cover the fee for you 3.
Oh, that'd be appreciated.
That'd be awesome.
I suppose if that were to happen, I'd be leaving you, Sabina, and Emlyn here to hold down the fort.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't mind running things around here. Especially someone's got to take care of poor Emlyn who hurt her head. It's like, I'm fine.
Pim reaches a hand to probably scruff Emlyn's hair, and then stops, and then doesn't, and goes back to staring.
Yep, be careful, alright?
We will try to be.
Right.
I'm just trying to... I'm trying to think of anything we could...
Also, if you do get that book open, please let Lithers read it. I want to see. I want to hear how he reacts to getting a brain blast.
That would be funny.
It would be funny.
That would be funny, but I'm not sure if Lithers would willingly look at something Calorie wants.
Yeah.
I'm locking up. Hey, Lithers, look at my cursed book.
Question.
Yes.
Can Pim feel like tests on his person, like possessing an item or nearby?
Yeah, this is on your person.
Okay. He doesn't wake her up. She's sleeping. She's chilling.
She's just chilling.
What did was it written down in this that the person that came in, her name?
Yeah.
Lady
Okay.
Hemlock.
I know. Just wanted to make sure that they actually put it to the guest book and didn't
See ya.
try and not put it anywhere.
Alright, let me
Oh.
bring you to the next area.
Well,
Wrong map.
Oh,
The hell?
I didn't even have vision in there. I wonder what that could be.
scary.
Yeah, literally, it was an empty map where I was testing out text on screen.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
I want to see text on screen.
I broke one of the maps and was trying to figure out how to fix it. And
Uh,
I was testing how to fix it, and I figured out it, like whatever I was doing was on like the drawing layer or something like that.
ah,
But I didn't delete the empty map.
I see.
Anyways, let me get the next song and area ready.
Sparrow should have eaten before we left.
No, I'll do that later tonight. And hoping.
Oh no. I'm getting the next map set up.
Yeah. Fighting stance. There it is. What fighting styles did you two take?
I took Swamp Stance Mist style.
Mm.
I took Mangrove.
I'm mostly thinking gator, but I'm also thinking about frog.
Yes! I did that!
There we go. While Pim is training with the teacher over there, you two go over to Lithers.
Keller will also be in her little noble religious attire.
Okay.
He talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You seem,
How do you need to kill this one? You need to kill this one.
Oh shit. It's not real. Calorie. Very nice to see you in the old district.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Except I don't mean it in a sarcastic way.
What made you think I meant it sarcastically? It was just surprising. I thought you left the old district for good.
You had that face on you for a second, but well, I still come here to like do other things, like how you come here to do this.
Of course. It's understandable to have business here. It's quite bustling with activity.
You know a lot about nobles, right, Lithers?
Yes, I know quite a bit. I spend a lot of my time with them.
Do you know about a Lady Harlow?
I don't believe that was their name.
No, what was it?
That's a good question. I don't believe it was Harlow, though.
Hold on, let me make her visible in the thingy. But her name is Lady Hemlock.
Oh, Hemlock. Hemlock.
Let me, how do I make this visible to players? Again, I remember how to do things. Oh, there we go. Observer. And here's the character, Lady Hemlock.
Okay. Yeah, Lady Hemlock.
Lady Hemlock. I do believe I've heard of her. What do you wish to know about her?
Hey, just whatever you have to tell. Who is she for one? What does she do?
She has quite a bit of money in the scroll and book making department. I believe she owns many bookshops and the like. Most, if I remember correctly, most mages get their books made by Hemlock, or at least if you want a fancy book.
I see.
Do you have one of those books?
Oh yes, he holds up a little shadowy book. It's got like the Hemlock seal on it.
Okay.
It's quite a fashion statement these days. And I could commission one for you. It's very hard to get one with the pre-orders nowadays.
That'd be awesome.
Mind you, I would be pre-ordering it in my name, but you would have to be the one covering the expense.
I think,
Oh, right.
should I mention that we have a book for one of them already?
Calories not going to mention it unless you
Quick,
give her
the
the
book-
okay.
The book that Lithers has, is it sort of a similar design to the one that we have?
Roll. Hold on. Let me see.
I got analysis, I got
roll analysis -4.
So -9.
Yes.
No, I can also roll analysis. Oh, yeah,
nice.
never mind.
Yeah, the book, the style is not really that similar. If anything, you could tell your book is significantly older in design.
So this book itself is definitely not one of their original designs. It's something that's come into their possession. That's good news. So this wasn't created for this purpose. Hmm. That could be interesting, Calorie, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, if I'm covering the expense, though, I'll have to look
We may
into
need to put in
that.
a word ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Withers, you know a lot about curses?
It depends on the curse and how it's applied and what type of god it's from, or type of magic.
Have you ever heard of cursed text?
Yes, I do know of trapped text where you read it and it casts a spell to probably harm the reader, but cursed text I'm not too versed in.
I see. Of that trapped text, do you know how you would identify it other than reading it itself?
Well, typically if it's trapped text, it should cast a spell very obvious and visible.
I think
Well,
back.
For example, if you if I made some trap text of a Volm spell, shadow tendrils should pop out or something like that.
Do I remember anything like that?
No.
Interesting.
Should we show him?
Oh, they're leaving.
Should we show him, Sparrow?
Me trying, man. That'd be so funny out of character. Me in character. It would be funny though, but the liability concern.
Well, I mean more for him, like, maybe to identify things about it. I'm pretty sure with the context clues given, he might assume the text we're gonna show him is trapped or cursed
Of
text.
course, my other issue is considering the other things that we've said.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He might recognize what, like, the.
Oh, you
this
want
is
some client confidentiality?
Exactly. This is our first job. We don't want to be known as a loose-lipped with sensitive inquiries.
That's very nice of you, Sparrow.
What should we, Tiny?
I mean, if you're worried about client confidentiality, you could ask Lithers to, not fucking blab about it to everyone else.
Lithers, I would like you to read something, but first, if you would sign a quick confidentiality contract.
A confidentiality contract?
Yes.
Well, if I am to help you, is there some sort of reward for helping you?
I will keep Calorie for bothering you for 3 days.
Well, that seems quite nice.
What?
Calorie,
Withers
Withers
loves my company.
Yes, I love your company, but sometimes it could be too much on a hot summer day, Calorie. It's spring, by the way.
Calorie, you are free to negotiate.
Okay, how about instead we give you 3 little tickets, and whenever you hand me a ticket, that's to tell me to go away, and I'll actually do it.
Oh, well, sure, what the hell? No, why not?
Okay.
I didn't expect you to make the deal better than it already was.
Well, if I get like the sudden urge to like mess with Lithers for 3 days, then that's gonna suck. But this way, no, I did just make this deal better.
Yes, we will keep the deal, but in the future, Calorie, if making the deal more flexible, I would suggest reducing the amount. In this case, it would have been 2 free ticket days.
Yeah, you're right.
3 free ticket days of no Calorie, if you were to look at this book, confidentiality.
Yes, I'll sign this paper.
All right, Calorie, if you would unlock the book, please.
Okay.
You don't need to make the check again, Calorie.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm not gonna make you roll every single time. That'd be messed up.
She unlocks the book and hands it to Lithers.
I will warn you. Be careful.
So what do you want me to see about this?
I would like to know what's on the first page.
Of course. He looks at the first page, and it's like he got fucking headshot by a sniper rifle as he fucking recoils backwards and falls.
Not even giving them the roll?
No. You see, Liz's nose is bleeding. What the hell was that?
That is our question as well.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to find out.
He gets off the ground.
Do you require medical assistance?
I'm fine. It's kind of pinching his nose.
Can I shadow healing Lithers?
Yeah, you can shadow heal Lithers.
The only other time I'll get to shadow heal someone else.
You shadow heal Lithers, stopping the nosebleed, and the incredible pain in his head. I am not that sure what that is. Did not feel like trapped text. There was no
Yes.
casting that happened.
Which is what led me to believe it to be possibly cursed text. But we did not feel any cursed energy coming from it.
That's still the problem, that this is completely unreadable.
So do you know how we could make it readable?
Well, I suppose if one wanted to just grit through the pain, they could possibly read a page. But I wouldn't recommend that.
I have an idea. What if we were to put a semi-transparent medium, perhaps a sheet of paper, in between the text and yourself? Perhaps a paper thin enough that we might be able to get a, as some might do, tracing art of the text itself. That would let us know, if we are able to see the text through the paper, whether or not the words are the issue or that which is printed on.
That would be a good idea. He hands you the book, like, face down so you don't read the pages.
Is it locked again?
She'll take it.
No, he doesn't. He didn't actually close it.
Calorie will take it.
I suppose I will get. No, I feel as if I look at this thing, I'm going to be in a much worse situation than anybody else here.
It's only 20 damage, Sparrow, if you mishap.
I can give it a shot.
Here, Lithers, do you have a spare piece of paper?
Let me see. He pats himself. Yes, I have this envelope. Just he flips it over and passes it to you.
I look at the envelope. I flip it back over. Is there anything on it?
What the fuck? What's wrong with you? It's a letter he has to some noble.
Are you sure you want to give me this? Considering we're about to possibly write on it.
It's fine. I already wrote something else.
I see. Well, we'll want to use the unwritten part. I'm going to put... I'm going to hand this... Put this in between the page and your hand.
I think Calorie's gonna follow that instruction.
Alright, and now, very briefly, tilt it up at yourself so that you are able to partially see the page. The paper with the page behind it.
Calorie gives it a shot.
Yeah, there's no issue.
Can I see
Alright.
the text?
Well,
So you have the paper between the book
and ourselves.
and yourself, and you try to read the text like that.
Yeah, if I press
If
it really
needed,
hard.
we can put a single page, like look up towards the sky to have the light shine through.
Mhm.
You
ever
it
seen
would
those like tracing
you,
stuff?
you need to make the roll.
Okay.
Like, should I make the roll? Like, we had to do that to find out, or would we understand that would probably count?
You'd understand that probably count.
Okay. So will we still be able to trace the text on the other side, or would that count?
You could trace the text without taking any damage.
We're probably tracing the text
That's it.
now.
And that's what Calorie's gonna try then.
All right. Give me a. Let me see what skills you get. Actually, you don't need to make a roll to trace text. You're just tracing it the normal way people usually do. You'd get a copy of the first page.
Now, I would say close the book and then pull the page out.
That's what Calorie will do.
Okay. You get the page out. Have fun. Completely fun.
And what do we see? Is it as incomprehensible as the front cover?
You try to read it, and it is very much as incomprehensible as the first cover.
But
Really, that's
we
a hard
are
ass.
able to read it, at least see it.
It would still hurt trying to read it.
Would it hurt as bad?
Yeah, it would hurt as bad.
I see. So us
Oh.
looking at it will make us need to make the roll.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is just a cognito hazard.
Yes.
All right, the text is the problem.
So Sparrow, if you want to roll, if you fail, you take 10. If you miss that, it's 20
What's the
I'm not
minus?
gonna look at it.
calorie.
I have a better idea.
It would be minus 15.
I think Calorie would have looked at it.
All right, calorie, make a wisdom minus 15.
No.
You take 20.
Ouch.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Geist.
Oh.
Okay, let me take that away from you and not read it.
Yeah.
No. The lizard helps you up, calorie.
You should probably heal yourself
Oh yeah.
using Volm's Grace.
I should.
I have an idea, though.
You won't pop out. What are you doing that is hurting you so much, calorie?
I read the stupid book.
Is that book that important?
Yes.
Yeah, it's our
has
job.
Volm, has Volm tried to read it?
No.
I don't think so. Well,
Perhaps gods are immune to its effect.
that would make
The book
sense.
is ancient.
Vaughn, can you read?
Oh yes, I can read. I wrote my own book. He's just pointing at this over here.
Game paused. Could you
Can you-
attempt to read this text? I put something, but I put the book between me and the page, and I hold it out to Volm, using the book itself as a blocker from me being able to see the page we wrote down.
change the music.
Oh, is it bad?
No,
Oh, this is
yes,
good.
I can read this completely fine. I don't see any issue. He says, looking at it.
Alright, what does it say?
Well, it's quite obviously, and he says some words, and everyone at your shot makes the roll.
Oh, he's gonna die!
I did heal myself beforehand.
Okay, minus 20. We'll roll.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my god, double nat one.
Alright, I'm down to 9 HP.
With his falls of
Alright, I'm making some assumptions at this exact time. Oh,
Oh, no, sorry.
I believe this is God speak of some variety, something ancient.
Whatever it is, it hurts.
Well, I know the subject of this.
Can you translate it to... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I might actually die.
Yes, or you can say it that doesn't hurt.
Well, I can not speak on the what the text actually specifically says, but I can tell you what it is.
I will ask, what language did you just read that in?
Well, I'm not sure if that would hurt you, so I don't want to tell you that.
Can you tell me if it wasn't common?
No. You see, Rome thinks for a second. Unfortunately, it is normal common.
I see.
The words are slightly different than what you use today, but it's basically the same.
You say, so it's not current common, it's... Considering the age of the book, old common.
Yes.
Well, that means the text itself isn't cursed.
It just seems to be the... Well... It seems to be information that cannot be said to mortals. Because it pertains the attributes of a god that does not exist anymore.
I can only think of one of those.
I think there only is one of those.
Why? Alright. Okay. I need a medic.
Movers is like leaning on the lectern. I don't wish to help you on any other guild requests that you have if they do this to me.
We'll try and make sure they don't
I'll
then.
try and make sure they don't in the future. Thank you for signing the thing saying that you will not speak of this to anyone. Confidentiality and all that.
That's quite lucky you are. This says leaning on the lectern.
Alright, let's go see how Pim is doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like leaning on each other, trying to keep each other up.
Yeah. You can see like fucked up.
I got like an elbow on your head, like using.
I was gonna say, I'm like an armrest.
And let me change the music.
I love it here.
I have nothing more to teach you, he says, looking at you, Pim. You've now mastered the swamp stance. From now on, you must go out and modify the stance to your own needs.
Thank you.
And then you get to choose a style.
Oh man.
There's the mangrove style, the gator style, the fly style, the frog style, and the mist style.
The way I imagine Pim fights, it has to be the gator style.
You just want the death roll.
He needs to death roll an opponent.
Okay, I'll get that made later on then.
He turns and sees
These guys are like fucked
Ragged.
up.
What happened? Are you alright?
Bad news, I am gravely injured. Well, yeah, gravely is a bit of an exaggeration, but I am injured.
immediately fussing.
We found out more about the book.
Good news, it's not cursed. No, we did not read the book.
I
We read a copy of the book.
And then Volm read it aloud.
So Volm did this to you?
No.
No, this is our fault.
Side eyes Volm, but agrees.
But we know the properties of the book and why it is like this.
Huh. Oh.
Turns back to teacher. A deep bow.
He
Thank you
nods.
for your patience.
Me thinking in the back of my head, I bet they could read it.
Scary!
Oh my god.
I bet they have a cracked whiz and possibly a meditation score.
That's true, actually.
Well, let's... Did it, like... For me, it just hurt my head, but... You
Yes, it
seem
did
like...
that, but it hurt my ears as well.
Ow.
Having it read out loud, very painful.
Not great.
What was the doctor's name again? In the old district?
Minnow or
No, the
Robot.
the robot, yeah.
oh, the robot.
Is it Daisy?
Let me look.
I think so.
Her name is. I'm scrolling. Where is she?
It's Daisy.
Yeah,
She's
Daisy.
Workers' townspeople.
Should we go to Daisy?
I could just
I might be able to wait this out, though.
if I just
Alright.
use some magic, I'll be better. It's a lot to use though.
I don't have that, though.
Then we should go home. We should go home now.
Hold on, I also have an idea.
Hmm?
If I gave us the money to cross over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Okay. Well, here's the thing. We're on the site with my dad now, but also B, I could shadow tag 2 of us back home
Oh my god.
and save us 2 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, the money's non-tradable. It's non-usable.
I was about to say, and leave one of us
Non-exploitable.
get ambushed by the city guards for fucking no reason.
Him would never be ambushed by the city guards for no reason.
Never. Especially not in the old district.
Pim like offers a shoulder, a slightly taller a slightly taller armrest.
Pimp fucking calorie shadow heals herself some more.
Yay.
So she's standing better. It'll help support Sparrow.
I swear you're so fucked up.
Let's get you home,
You need a health pack.
Let's
So you
go
guys are
home.
heading back
Pim
home.
thinks briefly of the health potion, but thinks better.
Let us go home and inform the rest of our guild about the success.
Alright. And get you some... Well, I guess it'd be lunch by the time you get there, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
go
guys-
home.
You guys are gonna start walking home, but as you guys walk
Yeah.
out of the
Awesome.
old district, I need you to make a perception roll.
Yeah. What's the skill roll?
Does meditation help?
Meditation
just
does not
whiz?
help.
Damn.
Yeah, just whiz if you don't have anything.
Any chance I could roll stealth preempt?
No.
I just whiz, no minuses, no pluses.
No minuses or pluses.
We all roll it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pim,
Pim sweep.
He's taking the least amount of damage. It makes sense.
Pim,
Yeah.
let me bring you to another map.
Awesome. If we're taking the alleyway, this is their fault.
Actually, you're not on the alleyway, surprisingly.
Somehow.
So, as you guys are walking through the old road,
Fucking course.
Pim,
Yeah.
you're the one who notices this. You notice someone taking the book and trying to sneak away
Where? What direction?
behind you.
Can Pim immediately go for the trip? No!
You leap forward and you leap forward and trip April.
He immediately snatches the book back up.
Yeah.
What the
It's
fuck is
ours. This is the monkey.
This is...
I'm sorry.
This is monkey.
She's gone. There she is.
You scared me. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You're the monkey.
You see, you look at her, Sparrow, and she looks like a normal person, but she's got like a monkey tail.
I don't know what I expected. It's good to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hillary waves.
April sees you, Keller, and she smiles.
Pim
And
notices
now
that.
she's just inspecting Sparrow.
If I'm being... What is going on here?
Looking
What are you looking for?
stuff.
Why?
She thinks for a second. I like taking things.
I would appreciate if you did not take from me specifically. Do you mind if I...
What if you're not looking at it? Then you don't want it, right?
No. That's not how that works.
I do want it.
Oh.
I have a question. Allow me to give you a thought experiment.
Yeah.
I cannot see my whole body at any given time, correct?
You look at her, she's thinking so hard. And it looks like she cannot understand that question.
Alright. Second question. I cannot see my back, but I want my back. Correct?
Yeah.
There are things that I cannot always be looking at, but I do want them.
Yeah, you put them in your hand.
No.
No?
There are some things that need to be placed in pockets.
Hmm. Oh,
Or
it's so easy to take from.
Dude, you, like, are you...
am I only supposed to carry 2 objects?
That's what I do.
You are looking at me, correct?
Yes.
Do you want? Do they have shoes?
Let me roll a d2. On 2, no. They got shoes on.
Then are you saying you do not want your shoes?
That's me.
But you are not looking at them.
It's different.
What if there is a rock in your shoes?
What'd you say?
What if there is a rock in your shoes?
I don't want that.
Can I have it then?
She takes off her shoes and starts shaking them.
This is...
She gives you a small pebble.
Now, because I have asked you, I did not take it directly.
Yes.
There are going to be people who have things that they are willing to give you if you ask.
Oh, you want give something, get something? Hold on. She smiles. I get you thing, but you
I see.
give me thing first.
Would you like this rock?
What you want for it?
I want a slightly shinier rock.
Okay, I go get it. She takes the rock and she leaps onto this notice board, leaps onto the building, and
What is
disappears.
Alright, are either of you going to explain what's going on here, or am I just going to be
No,
here wondering
that's-
what I'm going to do next?
This is the most I've seen of her.
I love give something, get something.
She comes back, and you see she has she hands you like a key. Shiny.
That
It's a funny rock shape.
where
I see.
did you get
No,
that?
hold on. No, hold on. I'm the one who did something, get something. Pray tell, where did you get this?
She points north.
Can you recall was it near a building?
Yeah. It was
You recall.
under a rock.
I see. Could you lead me there?
She leads you over to this building up here.
Is this a good idea?
She leads you to this house. And you see, like, in front of, like, the doorway, April lifts up the rock that's, like, next to the doorway, and you could probably think that this is, like, their spare key or something.
Yeah, I assume. Does anyone look like they're inside at the moment?
No?
I see. Thank you. Here, take this rock.
Which thing are you giving her?
I'm giving her the small rock.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I put the key back.
She looks confused. Oh, she goes over to you, Pim. It's nice to see you.
Hi.
And she goes over to the gallery. It's nice to see you.
Yeah. It's nice to see you too.
Where live?
Calorie looked like she was just gonna say it, then looks to Sparrow.
I come visit.
Sparrow Kenshi? I wish I could explain more to you, Sparrow, but you know about as much as I do now.
Awesome.
I'm so tired.
Gallery holding onto his shirt sleeve.
If you may visit, but if you wish to trade for any object in the house, we must agree on what we are trading before you take it.
You see, like, some gears turning in her brain. Yeah, I understand. You got Sparrow, make an analysis check at plus 15.
Plus 15? Right? So plus 10, you mean?
Plus
Yeah.
10,
You don't think she understood what you meant by that at all?
Alright. If you see something in house and want to give some, take some, let me know.
Oh, yes, I understand.
All things in my house may only be taken via give some, take some.
Oh, there's so many things.
That's the rules, April.
That is the rules.
Oh, okay. Like Parker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, like Parker.
She nods, like she completely understands. Okay, I leave now.
Gallery gives her the address.
She looks at the address, and then Calorie, for a second, you think, can April read? And she like looks at the words. It doesn't look like she understands it, and she's like, "Yeah, I find you." She jumps on the building and disappears in the distance. You're not sure if she knows how to read or not.
I love her so much.
Alright. I'm not going to ask any further questions. I will request to be debriefed at a later point. Let's go.
Yeah.
This was not good on a very large migraine.
We're going home.
And home you go.
I love her so much, Tiny. You have to understand. You have to understand.
We almost
I
lost that
love
fucking
April.
book.
I love April. I would not have even been mad. It was our fault. We walked through your turf, Queen.
I can only fear the possibility of what would happen if April tried to read the book.
Well, April's I think we know April's a god or something like that, right?
No, she's a child of a god though.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that would save.
Oh, hey.
Wait, that's weird.
What is?
God,
Yeah. Smiles.
could not read it.
Oh. Do we just catch someone leaving?
No, they were inside.
Hello.
You see this goblin. Hey.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. I was just trying to explain my problem to the lady at the front here.
Oh, Sabina.
Yeah. I was asking. He asked me a question, and I was stuck thinking.
I see. Well,
No. Do you see this guy speak up? Yeah, I was just, you see him holding a little small little cauldron. made a soup, earlier, but feels like it's missing something, so I heard you guys help out with problems, so I was asking her what she thinks the soup needs.
Interesting.
You can see Sabina think,
Do you mind if I'm gonna try and take a sip of the soup?
Yeah, you can take a sip of the soup.
Alright, does it kill me?
No, it doesn't kill you. It tastes normal, but it does look like it's missing like a spice or something. Like it's okay, but it could be really good if it had like one more thing in it.
Penny, can I roll cooking?
Yeah, you can roll cooking.
Any minuses or pluses?
No minuses.
Well,
So
minus
it's technically a
yes!
Oh my gosh, you actually got it.
A natural success!
Also, he's missing like maybe some sort of like paprika or something.
paprika, perhaps some fennel.
Oh, man, thanks. You see him fish around in his pocket, and he drops like I'll say he drops like it's 5 plus.
Oh, 9.
He drops 8 copper.
Yeah, 8.
I see. Well, are you sure you wish to pay us before you confirm?
Nah, I trust you. You look like a trustworthy guy. Besides, you're a guild.
Thank you.
Haven't heard of a guild that swindled people.
Thank you for your patronage.
Anyway, see you around. He struggles to open the door with the culture.
Pim rushes forward to
You open
get the door.
and then he walks out.
Have a nice day. Careful around that corner. That rock sticks out a bit.
Oh, thanks.
Interesting clientele.
Oh, yeah. His name was Socket.
Mhm.
I had to write his name for him because he was holding that cauldron of soup.
Yes. If you could note down that one, their request, and 2, that it is being completed.
Oh, yeah.
Who's our treasurer? Is that Pim?
Oh, that was Calorie.
It's Calorie?
Yeah, Calorie was the treasurer.
Calorie? Make sure to put this into the guild coffer.
Okay.
8 copper
All right.
for the guild copper.
Everyone? Alright, we have good and bad news about the book.
Oh, you got it. So the good news is you got it open, right?
Well, good news, yes, it's openable. Also, it's not cursed.
Oh,
It has been
very nice of
confirmed.
that.
Yes, but we've confirmed it's also not a trapped book. The text itself is also not cursed.
So what's the issue?
The issue is the text is forbidden knowledge.
Oh yeah, of course. Forbidden knowledge. You see everyone looks at 5? I'm not a walking library. Well, if the knowledge is forbidden, then I guess it makes sense why it hurts to try to know.
I'm allowed to say what type of forbidden knowledge it is, right?
Are you asking Volm? Or...
No, I'm looking at Calorie. No one.
Huh?
I don't recall us getting hurt from learning about what type of forbidden knowledge it was.
No, I think it's just when the text is
Read
or attempted to be understood.
Yes, it's about a god that has died or is missing.
Ooh. That's rough.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense. There's not many gods that truly die. So I suppose learning about them while they're completely gone would be considered forbidden.
Is that like their book?
You see Volm speaks up. No, that is not their book. It's simply a...
Careful, Mom!
Oh,
He thinks for a second. It's simply a follower's book.
I I see.
Huh.
Scary
Yes, it's
Volm
very
kind of
difficult to
says-
speak on the topics of that god because, well, they don't exist. The attributes of how they work don't exist, so it's impossible to let you know.
Hmm.
Scary that Volm just has power word kill with that.
Yes. The text itself, the issue is not the text itself, it's the information contained within. Hearing the information also causes the same effect.
Well, we can't exactly do anything about that, can we?
Yes, but as the letter, I believe, Sabina, you said the specific request was to remove the curse.
Yeah, remove the curse and have the book be openable.
Yes, and that was the exact wording they used, or did they say something else?
Well, she said that there's something wrong with the book. She thinks it's cursed to be unreadable, and she wants to be able to read it, and if they can make the book uncursed and able to open. Something
Well,
like that.
No,
With that exact wording, we might not be getting our payment, but
we could go
hopefully
talk
with
to her
the-
about it.
we could. Do another. Did the request us to come find them, or did they say they'd come back at a future date?
I didn't ask that, but I have her name. I could send her a letter asking her to come over.
If you could.
Okay. She gets some paper out from the little bookshelf there and starts writing a letter. Oh, on that note, who's going to be the one sending the letters, or running to the mail office sending the letters?
I can
I look at Pim's
transcript
eye patch.
things.
I look at Pim's eye patch.
What?
You see, hold on.
Yes, my
Tess
beloved.
poke her head out. Oh, me?
I believe there was a brief discussion about delivery services.
Yeah, I could deliver mail.
Good morning.
Do you know where to deliver mail to?
Well, as long as someone tells me, I can deliver it.
I see. We'll just need to know the location of the post office.
That's where, it's that same office you went to that one time.
Mm-hmm.
They handle a bunch of,
The
guess-
library one?
yeah, it'll,
Yes, I should be able to go over there with you.
sure.
Maybe- Or I could give you directions right now and you can try heading over.
I think I remember.
Tiny, can I roll on assist? Know if that's true.
Yes, you can roll an analysis. This will be plus 10.
Plus 5. Let's go. It's gonna be.
Let's go.
Oh, critical success. Yeah, what she said, she does think she remembers. She thinks she's got a kind of good idea of where to go.
Yes, it would be. Describes the directions.
All right, I'm gonna send the letter, and oh wait, does it cost money to send letters?
Knowledge history.
Sparrow, just knowing off the top of your head, yeah, it costs like a very small fee to send letters. You think it's like 3 copper?
Calorie, if we could take 3 copper out of the guild reserves.
Calorie takes 3 copper out her pocket and hands it to
The
Tess.
8. Of the 8 that we just got from the
Yeah.
commission, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tess salutes, grabs the letter.
Make sure to write that down in the balance sheet. That's what it was used for.
And Tess zips out of the door.
There she goes.
Oh yeah, and you see Emlyn like leaning back. I forgot it's Sunday, right?
Yes, it is.
It's one of those days where you can do visiting at the sunken dungeon.
Looks at Sparrow.
Oh God.
You shouldn't.
I mean, there's a bunch of we got a lot of Sundays in this month.
We do. We
You
have
should spend
exactly
this one
3 more,
resting.
considering both the morning as well as my current situation. It may be the best that I stay home,
Good.
unless somebody else would like to go in my stead.
Oh, you're not catching me in that place.
I wouldn't think so.
Besides, I don't think I have anything like would say to him or yeah.
Pim just looks
Unless
like this.
fine, you would like to sate your curiosity about the ongoings.
It's incredibly interesting, but I am a little worried about having a target on my back with that one, so
Yes,
I'll hold off with that.
If we don't have anything to ask him,
it would be less about asking and more about ascertaining more about their current situation.
well, I was more gonna say maybe we could use that opportunity to check and see if Miss Yassine's there.
That could be part of it, yes.
I can go then.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you would like to go alone?
Oh, I'll be fine. If you guys want to come, I mean, go ahead. But, and I'll be fair, if Miss Yassine's not there, then it's going to be a very short trip for me.
That's fair. Just know that since we are aware that Miss Yassine is very much under a large amount of scrutiny, asking about them directly might put a target on your back, just as Fi mentioned.
Right.
That's fine. I think I have a lot of targets on my back.
Hmm.
So, I don't mind being the one to hold on to that.
Do you have to go back through the old district?
It's the
But it's
afternoon.
midday, yeah.
You can take the boat.
I'll take the boat. Dad should be here at this time.
All right.
Okay.
I have a quick question, Tiny.
Yes.
Do they actually like, hey, is this person in the jail? Do they answer those types of questions?
Yeah, they answer those types of questions.
Okay.
I mean, they can answer them. Like,
But,
you don't
like,
have
yeah.
to be. They can be assholes about it. Like,
Oh, and you liked him.
yeah, they could just be assholes about it. But like, Callie's got a winning smile. Like,
That's
who would say no
true.
to that?
No one could.
Callie's too pure of heart.
As I will admit, I would say it's dangerous, but it's something I've done myself.
Mhm.
I can't exactly say it's Hillary?
Hmm?
I trust you. Just don't do anything dangerous. Promise me.
Okay, yeah, I promise.
If
If you encounter any issues, teleport home immediately if you are outside of the district.
Right, because if I'm there and I teleport, I'm gonna go to teleport jail.
Yes.
right.
Pim thinking about, oh, but we let Calorie go out on her own yesterday and she got attacked.
Scary.
Mm.
I can't say this specific thing is too dangerous because I've done it.
Yeah.
It
You
was
can't be a
pretty safe
hypocrite.
then.
Cannot make
Oh.
double standards.
I guess I should get going then.
Bring a souvenir if you can.
Oh, they have souvenir shops there?
Lady Bob.
I'm not
Oh.
sure. I don't think so.
Okay, I will try and safely bring back a souvenir.
Stay safe.
I will. And Calorie does leave a shadow tag here just in case.
Alright, you left the shadow tag. I will remember this. And Sparrow and Pim, what are your
Hold on.
plans? Oh,
Calorie. Actually, specifically, Volm, if Calorie gets into any trouble that you cannot assist them to get out of, come to us immediately.
I'll do my best.
I appreciate it. At least get Lithers to come talk to us.
Yes, Slithers is in the East Ward, so if something goes wrong, it's going to be a little bit of walking before I can get to you.
Yes. But it's better than sitting here wondering all night.
Of course.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to follow Calorie.
Yay! I think
Going
Sparrow should eat something.
Calorie is about to go to the most dangerous. Well, I say dangerous. It's not the most dangerous, but the most.
It's the most secure place in the city.
It's
It
not
really
something in the
is.
city.
You technically can walk here at any moment, but people choose not to.
Man, I've been to Blood Prison. This place ain't shit.
True. As is tradition, Calorie. Everybody who goes to the Stormgate District. Where's the song? Here it is. As is tradition, Calorie, everybody who goes to the Stormgate must ascend the stairs. These are incredibly tiring. There are so many stairs. You keep walking up and up. And in the Stormgate District, it's always raining. You walk up these cobbled stairs, being careful not to slip, as to slip down these stairs, you're not sure anybody would survive. The sound of rushing water kind of drowns out any noise the rain could possibly make as you move across these giant dams. As you finally reach the top of the Stormgate District. What you goblin? I haven't seen a goblin in a minute. When was the last time you seen a goblin, Jerry? There was that goblin by the pier. You remember him, right? Wait, he was a goblin? He was pretty tall for a goblin. Yeah, they started. Oh yeah, shit. Okay. What
Callie's gonna see if she can just walk in if they kept it up too. I'm here to visit. It's visitations, right?
Visitations in the sunken dungeon. All right, you can go on in. I mean, good luck.
Thanks.
And you go through without any issue. They kind of just think you're harmless. And let me bring you to the next map. Right. You walk along a road in the Stormgate District.
Person hanging out over there?
Yeah, you see someone hanging out there. It seems to be a woman in some sort of like business attire. She's kind of staring out into the like expanse of water.
Kelly's amazed someone else made the trip up here.
Yeah, as you kind of walked across the dam, there was like barely anybody besides guards. So this is the first normal person that you've seen.
Hey, are you a guard?
You see this woman turn around. What? No, I'm not a guard.
Oh. Are you also here visiting?
No. Well, she kind of turns around finally. I'm thinking about things.
It seems like a really interesting place to think.
It's remote, and I know many people aren't going to be over here. You're visiting someone in the sunken dungeon, I assume?
Yeah, alright. I guess just seeing if they're here.
Well, I wish you luck. Most people who find themselves in there don't typically find themselves out. So see them as often as you can.
Thank you. Sorry to disturb you. I hope you enjoy your thinking.
It's fine. The talking helps.
Oh.
She looks you up and down. I'm Sadia.
I'm Calorie.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, if you want, when I get back, I could talk with you some more.
Sure.
Calorie will make her way over.
You make your way over, and I skip the section of you going into the office and having to talk to fucking Cody for 20 minutes as he tells you all the things you're supposed to do and not supposed to do, and bring you to the second dungeon.
Missed Cody content, damn.
Let me bring you to the next map. I don't know if I preloaded it. Here we go. So, a guard escorts you down. You don't have much time. Visiting hours is going to be finished pretty soon. So, make it quick. This place is going to drop back into the water soon.
And did they give an answer as to whether Miss Yassine's here?
Give me diplomacy.
Sure.
It's be +2.
Does the guard count as nobility?
No.
Yeah. Partial.
Could be. Who knows?
So am I allowed to go around and look?
Yeah, look if you want.
I assume I recognize, like, Dr. Hermesia from the description given.
Yeah, you recognize Dr. Hemisia.
Hmm. Would y'all have had anything you wanted me to tell him?
Maybe not tell him, maybe ask him.
Okay.
Ask him how it's going.
Dr. Hermesia?
You see, Dr. Hamicia, Keller, you look through the like little gates, the little cell bars, and you see writing everywhere. This man has written everywhere he possibly could in the small confines of his face.
No.
As you see him look up at you. A new face? You're not a guard, I presume, by the clothing and the fact that you have no weapons. Have you
No.
come to visit?
Yeah, came to check up on you.
Well, if
I
you want
work-
to...
Oh, go ahead.
Well, if you're here to check up on me, I'll tell you, my day has been going horrible. I'm stuck in jail.
Well, I'm working with your lawyer. So if you have anything new you have to tell us.
You see him think for a moment. Let me see what things he will say. You see him think. I've been speaking, I've been talking, and trying to understand things further. Ask Sparrow if he's also talked to Sparrow.
Okay. To my knowledge, Sparrow's not done that, right?
No.
Okay. All right, I'll let him know. I'll ask him. But you've been finding a way to talk to yourself?
Yes, we have very annoying conversations. He says, motioning to the writing everywhere.
If Sparrow hasn't talked with himself, do you want him to? Should I find a way for him to?
Mostly see if he can get some more information on the situation.
Okay. But you don't have a way you've been able to consistently do that. It just happens.
He nods.
Okay.
It's random when I seem to switch, and it makes things difficult.
Alright, well, we'll try and let you know then. We're still working on things.
Hopefully I can get out of here sometime soon.
Hillary will nod, and she's gonna go looking around.
Okay, you go start looking around. Give me a search. Just be your wisdom, unless you got something specific.
Analysis?
I get. Yeah, you can roll analysis. I'll say -4.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay. You don't find many people in any of the cells. It seems like it's very empty. And you specifically, you don't find Miss Yassine anywhere.
Okay.
Do a quick once around. And eventually, the guard appear. All right, visiting hours over. Come on.
Dang.
And he leads you out. And
Hmm.
we're going to focus on what Sparrow's doing.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? That's interesting.
What's happening in the guild right now? I mean, I gotta eat.
Scary.
I gotta have my meal.
Eat your super special soup meal.
I gotta
Yeah,
eat my super special meal.
hold on. Move things over.
Make sure not to eat the sauce that makes you stupid.
Me trying to remember. Alright. How much plus did that food give me? Was I plus 14, plus 12? What was it?
It was enough
Plus
to give
12.
you, yeah.
Oh, plus 12. Plus 12 minus 5. Did I roll that right now, Tiny?
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
Plus 12 minus 5 is plus 7.
Woohoo!
There we go, your special curated meal.
Success.
So, Sparrow.
Yep.
You get a knock on the door.
Yes, come in.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome back, Lady Hemlock.
She nods. You messaged me about the book.
Yes, we have some updates about your request. Good news, we can assist you with unlocking it, and we can confirm the text itself is not. The book nor the text are cursed or trapped in any way, but I do not believe you will be able to read it anytime in the near future.
Oh, so you're unable to remove the effect of the book.
The contents of the book are about a god that is dead.
She nods.
The only possible method that I'm aware of to theoretically make the book readable again would be to revive them from the dead.
Hmm. Is there any possible way for you to extract any information that doesn't cause this curse?
From my experience, God would be able to read this directly, but any attempts to mention specifics about the contents of the book would cause damage to one's psyche and physical body, as I've experienced. They would be able to give particulars about what the book does not contain, and very generalizations of what it does, but specifics are dangerous. We attempted to make a replica of the contents of the book's first page. Even attempting to read that causes the issues.
Would you be able to make a different version of the book that is less specific?
I will contact a god that I'm aware of that can read this and see if that would be possible, but if that were done, I do not believe there would be much, if any, information. Let me reiterate. Let me transfer this question into something else. Is there something specific you're wishing to learn about the contents of this book? Perhaps instead of transcribing the entirety of it, if you're looking for specific general information, we could provide that.
This book is it's a relic of one of my ancestors. It would mean a great deal if I were to at least understand some of the things that they wrote. Even if it's just a summary or something incredibly vague, it would be more than enough for me.
At the current moment, if this could be of anything, it is specifically a book detailing the followers' notes upon their god. Are you looking for any specifics about what they were doing about the god? I don't believe that would be something that would be easy, considering, as we mentioned, the forbiddenness of the knowledge itself.
As much, what I'm looking for is as much as you can extract without causing the effect.
I see. We will do what we can.
Oh, what did you say?
We will do what we can.
She nods.
As long as you are aware of that specific stipulation.
I'm aware. Thank you, Guildmaster. I'll take my leave.
Yes. I hope you have a wonderful day. We will call for you again, or if you would prefer, come back in 1 day's time and we will see what we have for you.
She nods. I'll make time to come tomorrow then. And she walks up the door.
We're going to have to see what we can offer Volm for this.
Right.
I don't think Volm is going to take no calorie day tickets for this. Oh, yes, funny thing. We were able to get, Lithers.
Yes,
That's
I'm aware
what
of
you were
this.
doing over there, right?
Yes, we were able to get Lithers' assistance on this, as well as a confidentiality contract for the trade of 3 tokens of no calorie day.
It's a pretty bad deal.
Yes,
Calories awesome.
it was originally just no calorie for the next 3 days. Calorie offered roaming days, perhaps, tokens for any specific time in which Lithers does not want to be bothered. I allowed the deal to go through, but let Calorie know in the future. Perhaps when offering a slightly better deal, make sure to lower the amount. I was going to suggest 2 days.
Yeah, you're just right.
You see, if I speak up, isn't Calorie Lithers' apprentice or something? I remember seeing them at the party together.
Yes, that is correct. But how can I say this? Lithers is, to me, is a person who's very much into royal dealings. That amount of. I'm trying to think of the word. Etiquette.
I see.
Calorie is still very much learning and can bother Lithers a little bit with their questions.
I see, so he's a little stuck up.
I will not repeat your exact wording.
I will. But only to myself.
Lithers, despite everything, is a good person. They have helped us in the past whenever we have had some general issues.
That is true.
He sounds quite dependable.
But some of their personality can be left much to be desired.
I see. I did see him at the party, and he was um, strange, I suppose. He sat down and didn't really socialize with much people, but eventually he had some people to speak to. They went over to him. So maybe he's just a little bit of a loner.
I get the feeling that he wishes to speak to people more, but wants other people to make the first move.
That won't get you too far if you're trying to make dealings with nobility.
I agree.
So
I do hope that I have not soured my possible relationship with the leader of the guard. Or the co-leader of the guard.
Are you talking about,
The guy with the blue jacket?
the Toby?
Oh, Toby? I don't believe Toby could hate you, Sparrow. I've spoken with him once or twice, and he seems like a very eccentric individual.
Yes, but seeing me this morning with possible contraband... I suppose I need to get a better handle of their personality before I can deduce if that will be an issue. It will certainly get gossip.
You won't need to worry. The royal guards aren't the type to gossip.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Well, I should say most of them. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about Midnight.
I think Midnight would have my back.
Yes, as long as she doesn't drink too much.
Well, Midnight was not here this morning, so I can at least know that secret is... No, they might tell Midnight. Hmm.
Ooh.
You see Fi walk over to one of the curtains and opens it. It's getting a little late in the day. Have you eaten yet, Pim?
Huh? Oh, no, I haven't.
He stares blankly.
Would you like to get a meal? I know I just had mine.
It got darker.
Well, so we haven't heard from Lithers or Foam about Calorie.
There's something I want to try. Emlin's in the other room, right?
Yes. I don't think Emlin's been out for the day.
Vaughn could read it.
There's an issue with Vaughn reading it?
No, it just has me curious. But I don't want anything to go wrong. Could you get Emlyn in here?
Yes, I can call them. One moment.
The house is incredibly flammable, Lily, yes.
Emlyn, I believe we have some business with you. Would you please come to the office?
Oh gosh, alright. Alright, if you wanna know, it was Fi's idea. I didn't do anything.
I look at Fi.
I actually don't know what you're talking about this time. She's just looking at him like...
Emlyn, if you could reiterate.
Nothing. I thought it was something else. Anyways,
No,
What'd you
hold
need?
on. Can I analysis this?
Oh, sure.
What's the minuses or pluses?
I'll say -2.
-7 total. Perfect.
You think she might have, like, leaked some possible plans or something.
I believe we should speak about something here in a little while. But for now, Pim, I believe you had something to request from Emily.
Yes. Just try to make sure I don't catch on fire.
He places the book on the table, and he's going to lift it up to where the cover is pointed towards him.
Okay.
So that, like, only he could read it. And he switches the eye patch to the other eye.
I'm also going to prepare my magic just in case.
He's going to look at it with the, you know.
A fucked up eye. Okay. If you're looking at it with the fucked up eye, roll me. Wait, no, never mind. You look at it with your fucked up eye, and hold on.
You actually take 40 damage.
I take 40 damage and
That would
die
be so
instantly.
funny. Hold on. Pim, you look at it with your fucked up eye, and you read. What are you reading?
Just the front page again.
The front page or the cover of the book?
The
Let's
front
do the
page.
cover first.
Yeah, actually, what's on the cover?
The cover is. Hold on, let me grab this.
Awesome.
The cover is the name Thorn Hemlock.
Thorn Hemlock. Okay. Like, just, it's just the personal writings of... No.
It's just the name, the person's name, and
Okay.
the front page is. The front page specifically is the spellbook of Thorn Hemlock.
Oh.
His pact is with the god of Aether.
Pim
If the
is
one
like...
that died.
Pim is silently thumbing through it, indicating to any watching that he's successfully reading it.
Some of these concepts are kind of lost on you. You don't really
Yeah.
understand inherently what they are. You know, this is some sort of movement spell. This spell is some sort of attacking spell.
This is some
It's
other
a bunch
form of
of
magic bullshit.
Yeah, it's a bunch of magic bullshit for the god of Aether, and it seems to be kind of their personal spell book of all their
Okay.
spells that they've kind of saved up.
Huh. It's... he covers his own mouth.
Yes, I would please refrain from doing that unless you are sure that it will not hurt us.
Right. Shoot. I don't know what's going to hurt you or not.
Pim thinks about telling them it's a spell book, like, specifically. Does he feel anything when those words form in his mouth?
I'll say I'll give you a let me see what skills you got. Okay, you have nothing.
I have
use.
nothing.
I'll say I'll give you a wisdom +1, and this will determine all the things that you can and can't say about the book.
Awesome.
Just a one-time thing.
Yay. Okay. Attribute mod is 2.
Okay, with a partial, you kinda know some of the things, the obvious things you can't say, but you kinda know some of the things you can say that are kind of interesting.
And
You think?
What are those?
You think you can say it is you think you can say it is a spellbook of the god of Aether without kill, or not spellbook, but you can say it's about the god of Aether without killing people.
It's about...
And he, like, pauses.
Hold on.
I'm
Am I
already
still hurt,
preemptively
Tiny?
covers her ears.
Am I hurt right now, Tiny? Have I healed at all?
No, you're not healed.
Yeah, I'm plugging my fucking ears.
Is Pim gonna blast Fi? It's Fi gonna
Fi's
come
got
in
her
here.
ears plugged already. She's not gonna hear.
Ah,
He like waves his hands as though he's stopping.
I can read it.
I see. That's good news.
Damn. You get to read the forbidden information while your brain exploding. Lucky you.
Do we know if that's going to keep happening when you remember the information when you close that eye?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
What do you mean?
Close.
Oh,
You noticed it like hasn't moved.
It hasn't blinked at all.
I see. I wonder what the difference is between looking at it with your...
I can take a guess.
I see. Well,
Interesting.
Thank you for... I will
He
say that.
closes the book and
I can try to type up a summary.
And I will leave that to you.
I might
And we
need
can have Volm approve
Yes.
it.
Volm's consultation, unfortunately. Huh.
So, you know what time it is, guys?
To go get something to eat.
Yes! Let's go to the tavern. Let's get something to eat.
2 silver. What can I get?
yeah. I'm going to look at Salty X and what do you have? Him and Emlyn are like making for the door.
Shall we join them, Fi? Or would you rather talk to me about something?
Oh, are you referring to that?
Depends on what that is.
she just has a smile and doesn't say anything.
We'll catch up with both of you.
Okay.
All right, we'll save you a seat.
Are they colluding about something?
You
But
know.
if you would like to take a seat.
Fi walks over and takes a seat.
I'm at least smart enough to know that Emlyn doesn't suddenly shout that they're doing something for somebody else without it actually being true.
Yes, it was. I should say a bad play on my side to let Emlyn know on the things that we have planned.
No, I will ask as the guild leader to at least know what's happened. Is it guild related?
Yes, actually.
I see. Then I would like to know what's going on within my guild.
Well, it's. Hold on, let me change the music. Actually, no, this music's fine. Well, specifically, you started a new guild very recently, and we finished the mission. So I thought it important to have a little party. A little celebration of the guild's creation.
I see. Is it perchance at the bar at this very day?
Well, yes.
I see. Well, I thank you for attempting to bring a great surprise. But in the future, considering this may involve putting things within our balance sheet, inform me in the future.
Of course. I will have to say, this was part of the plan to separate you and give Emlyn some time to prepare.
Interesting.
What
Is Pim on this?
did you say?
Is Pim in on this, or is Pim also?
Well,
going
he's
to
being
strike?
briefed as they're walking.
I see. I wonder how that's going.
Well,
So,
yeah, so we're getting a big old party, mostly because I swear I feel like Sparrow's like I feel like a vein's gonna pop in his head if he's stressed out anymore. So hopefully this nice party makes him feel better.
aw, that's sweet. Is
Looks over at Tess.
Tess in on it?
Yeah, I was actually telling her about it while you guys were speaking to that noble lady.
Did does Calorie know?
No, that's I'm waiting for her to come back.
Looks over.
Does Sabina knows, right?
Yeah, Sabina knows.
Okay.
She was the one who handed out the secret letters to Tess to to give out to everybody. Let them know.
I see. I mean, if Calorie took the docks back, then we could probably meet her halfway. Be like, hey, we're going to the tavern.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Just real natural. You coming, Tess?
Oh, I forgot. She flies over and she looks at you, eeny, meeny, miny, and then she possesses your gauntlets.
Yeah.
And Sabina's going to get up and come along. And I'm going to switch over one more scene in the Stormgate district.
Of course.
Of course. Going out, getting arrested.
I only got 2 night songs. I need more night songs. Alright, Calorie. Boop. You see this lady, she's still over here. It's been a bit. It's kind of going to be it's kind of the evening now. The sun's kind of set.
Hello again.
Oh, hello, Calorie.
Hi, Sadia?
Yeah, Sadia.
Okay.
Think Google Stadia.
Mind if I ask what you're thinking on?
I guess specifically, I'm trying to think if I should do something now or later.
Oh, why not now?
She shrugs. There's a lot of things going on at the council. I feel like to act now would move some plans around.
Now the others not wanting you to do that?
So the others like to be slow and deliberate, but we need results now. That's how I feel. And I feel my god also agrees.
And who's your god?
She motions to her shadow, and shadow kind of stands up. It kind of it like slithers over to you, and you think that's a smile.
Is that? She feels like if that was Volm, it would say something to her.
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't think this one's Vaughn.
I don't think I recognize that god.
He's more of a quiet type. I don't think he can speak human speech, or I should say, common. She looks at it. They're called Calamity.
Ah. Does it know about Volm? Because it kind of looked
Well, Calamity, do you know Vaughn? You see it stares at your shadow gallery,
calorie sweating.
and you see the shadow gallery. Your shadow retreats into your body, and you have no shadow. I think they might know each other.
Yeah, that's never happened before, so I'm sure they are the best of friends.
Of course.
But if you think you need results now, I mean, how often have you gotten to, show your council friends that you're right?
That is true. She thinks for a moment. Well, I suppose I will be acting on this, but it's late in the day. I'll do this tomorrow.
Okay. Well, have a nice time.
Yes, it was nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you too. Do you live in the Great Crown?
No, I live in the East Ward.
Oh. Well, maybe we could hang out again sometime.
Maybe.
Calorie just looking up at her, like, just giving her those big old eyes.
She gives a light smile. You are incredibly friendly, Calorie.
Oh, thank you. I think you've been pretty friendly as well.
Many people don't say that upon meeting me the first time.
I'm sorry to hear that. You've been very nice. I think maybe it's just a rough exterior that people aren't used to.
Perhaps. Keep yourself safe out there, Calorie.
I will. You too.
She like goes back to looking at the water, and Calamity retreats back into her shadow.
You want to say anything about that, Volm?
No, keep moving.
Okay.
I don't want to be near that creature. And as you disappear, Calorie, you see Calamity pop out and turn to Sadia. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do it. Get rid of Calorie and all the other people causing us issues. Well, it was nice to speak with her. Don't look at me like that. You see the Calamity crawl onto her arm. You also have a job to do. Now, go. She pushes him off and he jumps into the water, disappearing. And Sadia also walks off. And Calorie roll me that D10.
Oh yeah.
This is a 3. Hold on, let me get the chart open.
Probably about to have to teleport.
Random events. Oh! Okay. Alright, hold on, let me get this one set up.
I hope it's April. Also,
If only if you can't meet April again.
There's gotta be
unfortunately.
gang activity.
Alright. Calorie. You walk alone at night. Let me bring you on this map and stick a camera here. And as you walk, you feel the tip of a sword by your neck. Hold on. You asked about Miss Yassine back there. What do you know about her?
Know that she's missing.
If she was missing, it sounds like you knew where she was going to be, or at least where she was. But most people don't know that, don't they?
Well, I know she certainly wasn't there in the prison.
He kind of edges the knife closer to you. Where are you getting your information from?
Personal experience. I grew up in the orphanage.
Oh, so you knew Miss Yassine directly. That was pretty interesting.
I assume you know her?
He stops for a minute. Yeah, I know Miss Yassine. He retracts his blade. I'm Spider, an Inquisitor.
He looks him up and down.
You look at this guy up and down. He doesn't look like he would be one, specifically because he's not really wearing armor that signifies that he would be a little bit.
Wait, you're an Inquisitor? I thought you were another gang member, like trying to rob me about shit.
Nah, just an Inquisitor. Curious guy. You see, Yassine's done some pretty bad things. And I wanted to make sure that you weren't some co-conspirator.
Calorie's brain is very curious about some things, but doesn't want to say them in front of the Inquisitor. Right.
So,
Well, as you can see, I'm not.
so here, he tosses you a bottle.
We'll take it.
That's the antidote.
Oh, she's gonna drink it immediately.
As you drink it, you feel like your body kind of go back to normal. You're not sure. You felt like there was probably some sort of poison already coursing through your veins.
Wait, that's legal? You could just do that?
If it helps us find our targets, we're allowed to do anything we want, Calorie. If we think you're a co-conspirator, we're authorized to eliminate you.
If you just think?
We're supposed to have good reason to, so don't give me a good reason.
Right. So I'm allowed to go now?
You see him think for a second. Oh, you were raised by Miss Yassine. Maybe you've seen something suspicious about her. Did you ever question about the things she did?
What things?
Nothing suspicious? Anything at all? No
She
secret
ra-
room in the orphanage, or...
Mm, Is there a secret room in the orphanage?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
No,
well,
you don't.
Calories
If there is, you wouldn't know.
Calories asking Spider.
Uh, he shrugs. I don't know. Could be. Just seeing if you slip up.
No, yeah, I mean, she raised me and a lot of others. So we've never seen anything bad about Miss Yassine. Why are you after her? What did she do?
If you don't know, the job of the Inquisitors is to keep the gods in check. They try to influence events. Fuck with what things are supposed to happen. And they're allowed to do that to a limited degree. But what Mrs. Scene did went way over the limit. They're given a little bit of freedom, maybe a warning for small things. But she completely changed events how they were supposed to happen. And so, for that, she's guilty. And we still don't know what she's trying to do. We still don't know what end she's doing these things for.
Hmm.
And if you say you don't know anything, you can go.
And she is going to. She is going to go.
You walk away and aren't accosted for the rest of the night.
Once he's out of sight, that's probably when she'll remember she can shadow step out of here.
You immediately shadow step out of there. And hold on, let me change the music. Let me get things ready for the next scene.
What a nice day.
Isn't it?
So excited for this party.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, I'm just getting things ready.
Oh god, Sparrow's still got bad luck tomorrow.
Yep.
Ugh.
Alright, here we go. There's a lot of tokens I need to put on this map.
Make sure to preload it.
Yes. So, let me change the music to something nice. Actually, this one's better. There we go. So, Fi brings you over to the inn, Sparrow, and she tells you, "Okay, just be sure to pretend you're surprised, okay?"
I will do my best. Is there anybody I should be expecting at this dinner?
Well, mostly people that you know.
I see. Oh, what a wonderful day to have a meal at this fine oh my gosh.
See, everyone yells surprise.
Wow, this is a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Well, hello everybody. It's good to see you all.
Surprise!
I am very surprised about this state of events.
Are you?
Are you?
I'm watching.
Hold on, I forget it's going to turn me. I am.
So, we did some digging, and she, you see Midnight, jumps over the table and runs over to the counter. You know, it does not really the same tradition or whatever. It's not your birthday, but it is the first, I guess, the first time your guild is really official. So, she hands you a little cupcake for the guild.
Hold on. Roll to see if I can make a fucking straight face. What is this?
Do remember, you have 9 HP.
This is gonna be a straight fucking whiz roll. I'm not adding the -5. You can't
No,
do
you're
that to me.
good.
I keep my composure to a degree. Oh, a cupcake. Thank you very much, Midnight.
Yep, no problem.
Are we all getting cupcakes, or is it?
Well, it's just, well, there's some, but there's kind of a lot of people.
Yes,
Not
I
enough
understand.
cupcakes for everyone. Anyways, taking the food, taking the festivities.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let's have a wonderful party together. Raises cupcake into the air like a toast.
Everyone cheers.
Yay!
Suppose I should mingle. Some of the people I haven't talked to recently. Suppose the bar is a good place to start. Good evening, Vivana, Dr. Minnow.
Dr. Minnow waves. Vivana smiles. Hello, Sparrow. It's
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yes.
Again.
Nice to meet you again. How have your days been?